All right, welcome back to the dig, everybody. We're back for, as it were, round 2 of this here occasion. So we've already lost one of our party members to the world that be, and the other two don't seem to be in a talkative mood. So we're going from here now. So last time we left it, we managed to switch on the power in this area.
Oh yes, we figured out through the very, very understandable firing rockets into the void.
Yes, and now we were wondering why this kind of like central area has so many doors. It's because this is a train station.
Of course.
Of course, train stations have doors.
They do, yes. Well, it's
Did you hear
an
that, Houston?
I'm not gonna lie, lads. I'm a big fan of their public transport system.
Orb is.
Orb is.
Orb is.
Can I speak to you about the good word of our Lord, Orb? Or as you have to call him, Lorb?
Now I know what my
Okay, so
felt.
oh.
So yeah, now we're in a completely new area. And that's well, that's gonna be one part of the game as well, to basically get all the other kind of so you remember like the rod basically had like the password attached to it for the door. So the more rods we find, the more passwords we find, and open a few places up, and basically get the tram station working as intended.
I need some help to pry this door open.
Put away your tusk.
It won't.
I'd have
Sorry,
the space to work here.
What about these inanimate carbon rods?
I was going to say how many times you were going to make that reference in this video.
I need some
Always. I will always
Oh, yeah.
make that reference. There will never not be a time. So yeah, we have a door to interact with, but we don't have the means to it yet. So we'll get there in time.
It's pretty. Oh, it's a pretty sunset, but there's lightning. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
kind of like
holy.
electrical storms almost.
Plenty of water here. If it's drinkable, then we won't die right away. We'll have plenty of time to starve to death.
Ever the optimist, boss and low. Oh, turtle.
Oh, turtle.
Catch it.
Oh.
Yep, he did.
What a cruel world.
Damn, nature, you scary.
Here, I'd tell her not to take a chance on swimming in the same water with a large eel that may or may not think of her as dinner.
How do you know it's not eel, not like Leopterodon?
I was about to say an eloplurodon is what I was going to call it.
Oh, okay. I vote for that.
Yeah. The magical eloplurodon, Boston.
Change approved.
Ain't approved. Now, this is a bit of foreshadowing for a puzzle coming up. Look at that fossil. Nice, happy little fossil. Yeah. We'll be coming back to that later.
Okay.
More on the story as we get it.
So it's the alien from Alien.
Or at least its pet.
Strange device.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
Another ghost.
More arrow thingies.
Down into the
Yeah.
nexus. Of course, that's how Brink died.
So the ghost seems to be telling us to do something here.
Jump off, coward!
Okay, the light has to be reflected somewhere. Okay, got one of these puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Now, don't let the schematic fool you.
Needs a little
This is a lot more simpler than it looks.
You put Pentagon on the Pentagon.
So,
There's
what's
literally you adjusting the light lens.
Okay, so maybe it needs a little more adjustment.
you will basically know from the sound it makes. If it's a so see how the sound is a little bit lower than the last time it was adjusted, like
If
to where it is
at
now.
first you don't succeed,
Right, okay.
See how it sounds different to the other 2 times.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It still doesn't work.
so what's happening here? So this is another part of the game. So now, so like with the trams where we had to basically get them back up and operational. This is a similar situation here where we have to get these strange devices operational. Once when we get one working, it'll all become clear. But it is actually an integral part of the game.
Bit of light.
Hmm?
Are we going to complete some sort of circuit of light?
Yes, you are not too far away. So that's what the lenses are for. So it's essentially like not to give the game away here, but think of it like it's like if you line up a few lenses to make a prism. Like we're essentially it's the same kind of premise. You want to make sure you have it the right arrangement so that it will do it. The schematic is not really that important. It's just for window dressing.
Yeah.
So what you're really listening out for is the sound. So now that it's in that arrangement there, it sounds better. And there you have it.
There we go.
Now what? So what have we done here? I hear you asking.
Light bridge?
Rainbow Road.
A
Holy
light
shit,
bridge.
it's a light bridge.
Yeah. A light bridge to the center of the entire island.
Revealing light.
And this is our fast travel.
Oh.
Okay.
And this weird, whatever the shape is in the middle of it all.
This thing is so transparent, it's almost invisible.
So what's interesting here is that all the light bridges are like basically lead to this whatever that shape is in the middle of the what is the dais.
Yeah.
So the light bridges, you'll notice there that there are 5 spires altogether.
Yeah.
Yep.
So and there are 5 train stations as well. So again, a big part of the game is to basically be able to get to all 5 spires, activate all 5 light bridges. And the reason I say that is because the first time I played this game, there was a massive game-breaking bug that meant I couldn't activate one of the light bridges and therefore not complete the game.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it's one of the rare times that a LucasArts game came with a game-breaking bug.
A bunch of displays set into the walls.
This is
Interesting.
back in the day whenever they couldn't fix it.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is the first time they've really pushed the envelope when it came to the actual like production, as it were.
It's a stone tablet
And
lettered in the wall.
now we have this strange area.
Okay.
Yeah, more schematics, the diagram with some description.
Mhm.
It kind of looks a bit like an engineering schematic, you know, like how you'd have like a circuit board done out with all the different patterns and stuff.
Strange glowing crystals.
Ah yes, pick up the strange green glowing crystal. That should be fine.
2 crystals. And what seems to be some displays.
Moltres?
Winged
Yeah.
Dragon and Bra.
Winged dragons.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're getting some sort of story of the land here.
Could this be some sort of burial chamber?
Yeah. So the game is actually quite generous in trying to describe what's going on here. Normally, some place would just leave you to figure it out, but Boston kind of gives you the clue as to what the whole story is.
Yeah. Burger.
Caught her with the Pokeball.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it actually is
Yeah.
caught with the Pokeball.
Or is it?
Killed it with a Pokeball.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so it's Aerodactyl.
Okay, so that one is quite interesting. So that you might want to take another go at that one in particular. So it looked like
Sorry,
something.
you've got an inanimate carbon rod.
One of these engravings.
We have another engravings on a stick. What seemed like a red door.
Oh, we've got more stories.
Okay,
Mhm.
flying type against the ground type. It uses Brave Bird.
Earthquake.
That canister
That's not very effective.
So, going by Boston's dialogue there, he seems to have interpreted that as the whatever creatures they have here made some sort of bomb.
Mm.
So whether
Clearly.
you agree with that or not is up to you or your interpretation.
Food tops.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we've already done that.
No, we haven't.
You
done
have.
one.
That's the fast
Oh
one.
yeah. That's... Oh, aliens. Friends.
Really? Is it friends?
Probably not.
Are those steps going up and down? Is it just a bar chart?
It's a bar chart. So
The
what
aliens
that
come along and kills the birds.
what that chart is
all
saying
in the name
there,
of profit.
I think what's trying to be said there is that some aliens came to this planet and enslaved the natives.
Boston.
Yeah.
Maggie, I found you.
I wasn't aware that I was missing.
You know what I mean.
Lol.
I found a way to get where you are.
As you can see, she's very
From the
helpful.
Museum, back that way.
That's nice, Boston.
Ah, yes,
If that's
clearly
the
it was a
then I
museum.
guess this is the library.
Mm-hmm.
I found out how to open doors back in the Nexus. There's a tram that leads out here.
Well, in fairness, like
Look,
again, if
Boston,
you're kind of implying the fact that like
finding
things are going to look a
but
bit
I'm trying
different
to
to us
concentrate here.
because we're a different
I
race,
feel like I'm so
there
close
was
to
basically an
the
entire
stuff
room
I
of displays,
just wanna stay
like
here.
detailing the history of the species. So yeah, it's a museum.
Sure, of course. Anyway, I know where to find you, and you know how to get out of here if you want to.
Thanks. Yes. When I learn something, I'll call you on the box, okay?
All right. All right, yes, I won't bug you anymore right now. Robbins.
I won't bug you, but I will immediately talk to you.
Well, important information
How
is
are you doing
bugging.
with your data
Yeah.
retrieval?
I'm retrieving. I'm just not understanding.
But you're pretty sure it's their language.
I don't know. Just like the museum you found, I think this library was meant to be used by lots of different species. I think this language may have been especially designed to be easy to translate.
If it's easy.
Which makes sense. That's why everything is in images.
It's easy
Yes.
to translating a genuinely alien language that you've never heard spoken aloud. Give me a break, Boston. I think I've got a handle on a couple of the symbols, but I have to test it out and see if it makes sense.
I'm thinking that maybe we should consider teaming up again.
Why? I think the answer to getting
Dude, no means no.
Explore like you have been, and I'll work at getting us home. When I figure it out, I'll take you with me. No charge.
Do you think it's possible to raise the dead?
Spiritually, yes. I've witnessed many ceremonies. Physically rejuvenate, I'm not sure. Why?
Oh, probably nothing.
So that's how the other display we
Look
saw
what I found, Maggie.
of what looked like someone kind of
Central
cracking an
island
egg
and
over
five
a
spirals
corpse.
around it aren't just connected
Yeah.
That's
by
what
a
Boston's
thread.
interpreted that
They're
display to
also
be.
light
That they
bridges
basically
leading
discovered a
from
way
spires
to
this
resurrect people.
amazingly transparent crystal above the center island.
A bridge made from light?
I know, it doesn't make
I
any
mean, for the
sense.
plot, it probably makes sense, but that is such a
It's
jump.
so far advanced beyond
Hmm.
ours that I don't know if anything could surprise me now.
If they can make bridges out of light, you have to wonder if they can make anything else.
You mean light beer?
I was thinking more of a lighthouse.
Huh.
Light-minded.
Light fingered.
Light-minded.
Light fingered.
Still looking for more of these plates, Maggie.
While you're at it, see if you can find a big juicy steak. Or, I'm not fussy, a nice salad, or even a couple of grapes.
Once again, like I said, we were saying in the last session,
Sometimes.
this game was meant to have a survival aspect where you were like Boston's role was to find food.
Let it go.
It was to basically survive and hunt and stuff like that.
Thanks.
Whereas
Yeah.
like you would switch to Maggie and Brink for other puzzles. But a lot of that did get caught in development.
I don't think we'll be able to fix this screen.
Hint, hint. Get away. Stop playing.
I've decided
Stop touching
that
my
it has
stuff.
to be a control console for a data retrieval system. When I use the controls, different inscriptions appear, sometimes different languages.
Aha, fantastic.
If
Space
English comes
Wikipedia.
up, I'll let you know.
You can see there a few of the other computers in this supposed library were long since destroyed, but there's still one working. So
Of course.
yeah. So in case to kind of explain the displays in the museum. So the first thing that we saw was literally just the creation of the species essentially, and like an overview of what happened. So they lived, they thrived, and they basically went extinct. And life began again. That's why you had the tree starting at the end, where basically they either left the planet, or they all wiped out, and therefore other life took over as the prominent species, or whichever way you are, or in different ecosystem anyway. The second one that we saw was the one about the those kind of like the resurrection objects, if you like, and they look very familiar to the green crystals, which is why Boston mentioned it in conversation. So if he's interpreting that display correctly, that suggests that the green crystals can bring people back from the dead, and he's got 2 of them.
So you can bring back that fossil.
Yeah.
Bring back his dead friend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'd be more excited about the fossil.
What the fuck? That's absolutely in character for you, but what the fuck?
Oh no! Wait until the puzzle starts with the fossil. Then it's the one puzzle I was playing. Going, oh, I wish Burke could play this. She'd love this. So wait until that puzzle comes around, and you'll love it. So yes. So then the third one was about the canister, and it looks like that was some sort of bomb or of some description. So not only did they're obviously so technologically advanced, they're able to bring people back to life, but also make massive weapons of mass destruction. And then the fourth one was about them seemingly being enslaved by a different alien civilization.
That's probably the one I'd be focusing on.
Yes, in fairness, you'd have a point there, because is that what we haven't established basically is how long ago was that. That'd be the one thing that we probably would be querying here.
There's a huge
How long ago is the history of the history plate?
Exactly, yeah. And I mean, considering that a lot of the places have been overgrown by vines and just overall erosion and the crap, it seems to have been at least a good long while.
Yeah.
Especially considering a lot of the animals you see now have kind of seem to have outgrown their area too. So
who knows?
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Even if these really are the same crystals I saw resurrecting an alien in that museum display, they weren't designed for humans, but it's worth a shot.
And here we go.
Radiation.
And it worked.
Oh shit!
Brink, are you okay?
He's back from the brink.
I feel
Yeah.
What happened?
Title of the episode.
I'm digging.
From the brink of death, up.
Brink, you've been dead for several hours.
You Americans, always exaggerating.
I assure you, Brink, no pulse, no breath, dead. But I found a couple of life crystals in a museum, and from a display there, I got an idea of how to use them.
Where's the crystal? I have to see it.
I wasn't sure it would.
It's odd, isn't it? Because it's almost like it was like an alien egg almost.
Must be very similar.
Because he was able to crack it the same way.
I wasn't sure if it was going to work, so I desecrated your corpse.
It brought
And here you are.
It's like, look, either two things are going to happen. One, you're brought back to life, or I've just smeared egg all over you. Either way, they're both going to be weird.